welcome to my channel, Simply This Life. I'm Candace, and I am currently on a journey to minimize, simplify, and be more mindful to give myself more time and more productivity. I'm really hoping to inspire you, give you some ideas, so if that's something you're interested in, be sure to hit subscribe. Today, I want to talk about decluttering, specifically areas of your house that you can declutter really fast. If you're like me, then decluttering projects, especially if you're looking at your home as a whole, can be so overwhelming you don't even know where to start. I get that. I have been there time and time again. I finally crossed over that hurdle, however, so if I can do it, you can too. Today I'm here to give you some ideas of areas in your house that you can declutter in 10 minutes or less, just to get you started. Or maybe you've already started decluttering your home, but you've hit kind of a lull and you don't know what to do next. So hopefully today will give you tons of ideas. Let's go ahead and hop right in. Project number one, I'm gonna suggest going through all of your herbs and spices. I found something in here from 2017. Expired in 2017. Oh gosh, I threw it out. I felt a lot better. And then when I actually got down to the bottom of my spice bucket, I couldn't believe how much had dumped out. There was pepper, it looked like garlic powder, and I was really happy to clean that out again. Super quick project, only took me a few minutes, and I felt really good putting all of that back into my cupboard, knowing that it was gone through and there was nothing expired in there. Number two, the fridge. This one I feel like is kind of obvious. I like to clean out my fridge a couple times a month, especially before I go grocery shopping. But if you kind of aren't sure what to do, just attack your fridge. Almost certainly there are things in there that can be thrown out. And then just moving things to the front of your refrigerator that need to be eaten soon is also a really good way to kind of declutter as you go without wasting as much. Tupperware. This one I feel like is a constant struggle. I am constantly finding Tupperware lids without containers or vice versa. I don't know, it's like the sock in the dryer, but with Tupperware. If you're like me, then you have your junk drawer in the kitchen. This is a really sometimes overwhelming place just because I have found in the past especially, we have piled everything and anything inside this drawer, but going through it doesn't take as long as you think, especially if you know beforehand what items you really want to keep. You know, you might want pens, tape, maybe some push pins, stuff like that. If you kind of know these are the things that I use, maybe I'll keep some batteries in here, a flashlight, and then everything else can go. You'll be amazed at how quickly you can get through this project if you're really thoughtful beforehand about what you're keeping, and it'll make a big difference when the junk drawer isn't junky. Cleaning products. This is something that I have really pared down as I've become more minimal. I've gotten rid of the more harsh chemical cleaners, and I've just kept the few more natural cleaners that I really love and use. One of the things that I am not getting rid of is this Haus stainless steel cleaner. It's all natural. I love it. I have tried so many different methods of cleaning my stainless steel, and I've found some that have been pretty good, but this product, no lie, is hands down the best I've ever used. It is an all-natural formula. It's a blend of plant-based ingredients, cruelty-free, eco-friendly, but what I love about it is how it polishes so quickly and evenly. It removes smudges and fingerprints, which I have a ton of with 3 little kids in my house, so I love this. I am going to highly recommend it. It also has a very beautiful, light, botanical scent. I really am particular about the scents of my products. This is why I have a hard time using vinegar in my cleaning, but this smells amazing. All the links that you need will be down below, guys. I love this stuff. Medicine is another area that you can quickly declutter. Anything that's expired is great to toss, throw out. Any vitamins that you might have, this is something that I like to go through fairly often just to make sure that everything's current. And then I know like we're out of children's Tylenol, and then when I'm at the store I can pick it up and we don't have like a midnight emergency, which has happened before. I am always embarrassed by the things in my shower that I'm either not using or the bottles that are empty that I just keep forgetting to throw away. So if you have empty shampoo bottles or a piece of soap that's this big, it might be time to like go through and toss that stuff. It's just nice to step into a shower that has just the things that you need and you're not over cluttered while you're in there. I have been holding on to sheets that have like holes and stains for way too long. As I've started to become more minimal and as I've gone through my house, I was really excited to go through my linen closet or my linen cupboard, and I noticed this didn't take me very long. Go ahead and just quickly look through what you have and discard things that are ripped, stained, worn. I honestly only have one set of sheets for my bed, and that has worked out perfectly fine for me. I find that keeping duplicates of sheet sets just isn't necessary, so that's also something you can think about. All right, bedroom closets can be crazy overwhelming, especially if they're like mine was. So packed with everything I wanted, needed, thought I wanted, thought I needed, and then some. It's just really, really nice to go through your clothes and pull out anything that you know doesn't fit you, you haven't worn in a while, or that has like pills and stains. Like, just say goodbye. Your DVD collection is another area that is a super, super quick place to declutter, especially if you want to just take everything out of its case and put it into a sleeve. This is how we've really saved space in our home. We don't keep cases ever, and it was really quick just to go ahead and pop all of those DVDs out of their cases, stick them in a sleeve, and now everything feels a lot better and more organized. Okay, seasonal decor. This one was really hard for me just because I love it so much, but I realized that I just had way too much. So going through your seasonal decor, paring things down to the things you really love, maybe think, did I use this last year? If you did, awesome. Go ahead and keep it and use it again. But if it's something that you keep passing up, when it comes time to decorate, go ahead and pass it on. Piles of paperwork, bills, schoolwork, things like this. It doesn't take very long to go through these, and it is amazing how much paper we accumulate. I don't know if you relate to this, but with 2 kids in school and mail coming into the house, I feel like we're just constantly accumulating this paper clutter. So going ahead and kind of just collecting it all, going through, throwing away the old bills, the notes from the doctor, whatever, kids' schoolwork that you're not gonna save, it just lightens the load. And this is one that I really like to do about once a week, just because if you're not careful, the paper clutter can take over your life. Okay, jewelry. Oh man, I had so much jewelry to declutter, and even with the amount of jewelry that I had, and a lot of this were like costume pieces, very inexpensive, pieces that I would wear maybe twice, 3 times, and then completely forget about. Even having quite a few items, I was still able to go through my jewelry super fast. So go ahead and get rid of earrings that don't have matches, necklaces that are broken, things you haven't worn in a really long time or are out of style, and to just pare down your jewelry collection. It actually makes getting ready with these pieces a lot easier. These earrings I have worn for like 3 days this week, and I'm just feeling really good. Like, I love these. I'm so glad I kept them. And now that I've gotten rid of all the excess, I can actually see the things that I love and want to wear. Cookbooks and recipes are something that you can go through really, really, really fast, especially the cookbooks. As you kind of just look and see, is this a book that I use? I actually have a couple of cookbooks that have specific recipes in them that I love, but I don't actually use 99% of the book. So what I need to do is just take that into a photocopier, make a binder of recipes from recipe books that I love. I can also put like those magazine recipes in there that I love and just kind of pare everything down. So this is something that I need to do like step 2 of. I've already gotten rid of the recipe books that I don't use at all. And now I just need to go through the recipe books and pull those ones out that I really love and use. Then I can pass on the recipe book to someone who will use more of the recipes than I did. Home office supplies. This is another one that can go super, super fast. If you just get a little white blank piece of paper and just check your pens, your highlighters, markers, make sure everything works. Only keep what's working. Get rid of like duplicates. I had like 6 pairs of scissors in my house at one point recently, and I don't need all those. I just need 1 pair downstairs, 1 pair upstairs. So office supplies, really, really quick project. Absolutely any drawer in your house. This one is actually kind of fun. Just challenge yourself to go and open 1 drawer, whether it's in your bedroom and you're gonna be going through your socks, or if it's in your entertainment center and you're going through remote controllers and cords, or the junk drawer, something like that. This can be a really, really fun, kind of spontaneous project. Just notice I have a few minutes, I'm gonna go through a drawer, and you'll be amazed at what you can get rid of. It will feel so good. Let me know what 10-minute task you are going to tackle after watching this video. I'll go ahead and leave a couple other videos right here on the screen for you to check out. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!